Mike. Scary's going to be taking a bit of contact here. A couple of bullets rattled off, but he backs away. He's going to be respecting it.
And here it comes.
Yeah. Dash enabled, queued up, straight into the Cloudburst. Paranoia to answer it, but Meteor just moves forwards. Doesn't even matter that he's blinded. Surf tries to answer back, does grab the one. Not enough though, sight control.
Really nice idea from NORTHEPTION there. They're slow and quiet into B main. Fox was slow and quiet himself until he had to break the trademark, and now they know that he's behind. And this retake, it just doesn't look like it's going to have any teeth to it. You got Cruz walled off over at CT. They know where this danger man is coming from here.
How does Fox even deal with this one? So NORTHEPTION players have got such a vice grip on the rest of the site still. Fox does get away with that one. But Zen's going to be trying to, or at least beat him. The classic pull down, bit of a jumping right click. Left down now to the 1v2, but time is running so brutally low. And the crossfire, it's not doing him any favors, is it? Anything to try and convert this one now, and it is once again just pure speed. Stun was ripped across. Paranoia to try and counteract it, but okay. Durali just spamming with the spare. Oh boy, Sushi Boys has managed to get this lurk on timing, and he's got a spike drop down into sewers on top of it.
Very weird situation. XERXIA trying to make the most of this and capitalize with a push down, but Zenfree's managed to get his way actually into the B site. Unfortunately, Dariali ending up that first kill.
Yeah, Black was going down as a brutal. You no longer have those smokes to try and get that free entry, just trying to lurk through.
And also, in these slower rounds, Bren, they are going to struggle to take A ramp. Even if Blackwiz is alive, he's going to have to be expending his smokes just to allow that pressure to happen.
A little skirmish occurring as well. Misha just having to hide inside of his own smoke. Scary though. Just hugging the pillar, making sure he deals with any stray players that just might be wandering.
Look what's happening in small. You got Foxy just running Jojo down with the spike. I mean, this round was chaos incarnate for NORTHEPTION. They
pushes crew back. Misha's going to survive another day for but a moment.
But look how much utility they've bled out of NORTHEPTION there. Zen trying to make his way up A ramp. He has found an opening. Scary falls. And now this is the best chance that NORTHEPTION have had for a round in a while.
TP cancel.
I think that's supposed to be a fake over towards A, and they're silently working their way up B heaven, but this allows Surf to have impact.
Yeah, just holding down this one angle and they're just contact peeking into it. Right into the operator. Still he just peeks. That is such a narrow margin. And yet he finds it over and over and over again.
What a beast!
Right behind him. This could be the difference maker that they need to try and get another one onto the board. The wall goes up. Surely they're not going to continue pushing it. The gap within it. And still XERXIA punish.
Just reading the play perfectly. And no attempt to pump the brakes there for NORTHEPTION. Allows XERXIA to readjust their positioning and collect. It feels like these fast plays are just getting eaten up.
Hard red.
Yeah, the XERXIA response is very nice. Remember that XERXIA have been practicing for so long and played so many matches against Paper Rex. Couldn't get a faster team. Can Zen do anything? Blackwiz!
Okay, only a Spectre, but he still makes it work. Zen and Blackwiz, they managed to turn this one into the 2v2. Still finding the kills. Sushi Boy's just peeking that one, thinking he could take an ideal timing all up to Surf now with the operator. But the spikes drop down. Pushing forwards, an exchange being made. Surf ends up on the Leuven's losing. But again, are they going to have the foresight to know that Surf's playing it? There is a jiggle there. Narrowly avoiding the shot, and Zen's managed to lurk his way in. Contacting all the way, Paranoid to cut across here. Will he be able to follow up for them? The players are just dropping like flies, but now they've spotted him out. Scary. Yes, it's going to be the flash and the dash all the way in, but Scary's just ready and waiting once more. Surf at the back. Oh, the double satchel play from Sushi Boys doesn't get rewarded with a kill, but already all that space that was gained, taken away in the blink of an eye. NORTHEPTION just forced to just run away.
And XERXIA had 4 players waiting for them on the B site. Foxy at the beginning of the round used his horn to A ramp. That didn't see anything.
Players present.
Foxy was role-playing as the 1% in this round. He had an operator and now a Vandal. And he knows there's a player here.
Trail's being found, up onto the ropes! How is Zen getting away with this? Quick scope, one after the other. 2 shots is all it takes, and out of Nightfall. Dashed across. It is pure pandemonium, but Cruz has managed to regain a bit of stability. B main control still being held down, tries to go for the flash read peek. A bit of a drive-by by Meteor, the Blade Storm, every single knife. Just going straight into the back of the wall. creating outlines around his enemies, but a spike is down. NORTHEPTION are going to try and play this one in a post plant. They're rolling thunder to see if they're advantaged, but they're stunning up their own teammates. Blackwiz, oh boy, still gets it, doesn't he?
Zen is stuck here, worried about somebody pushing behind him, can't really help the rest of the team. The question is, what can XERXIA do to punish? And then Surf with a headshot with
Still
the operator.
Headhunter knows he's there, but Jojo spotted. There's one down to the 1v1. After shot into the corner, but that swing by Jojo. That's
The pivot into A is there. Trademark slows them down a little bit, and Blackwiz attempting to anchor.
It's the one. Nade up top, though. Reali meets his maker. Spike dropped down. Meteor wants to try and find that timing. 2 shots rattled off. Can't quite get the third to get the kill, but now he's dropped down. The flower pot needs a bit of help, needs a bit of support, but maybe he can just do it on his lonesome. You've got to be kidding. Their mind's thinking, okay, well, you're getting that control for free, but Meteor still holding. A bit of a whiff on the shot. Still wants to try and take it, and this time comes up with the goods.
Huge play, grabs it on the tag.
You've got to be joking. This guy is an absolute menace.
One enemy remaining.
He set his team up to succeed. Still got her eggs into the mid basket, and look at that, just completely pushed away by a single slow orb. Enough utility pulled out of them. The angle watched. Oh boy, not really adjusting it. Tries to go for the spray down, but Blackwiz, he will end up falling.
It's opened up the A site. These NORTHEPTION players coming on the rotate. Surf attempting to block them off. Can Meteor once again make the difference?
Still a fight being taken place there at the heaven. Meteor committed his updrafts, has the Blade Storm in his back pocket if he wants to still whip it out and try and do some work. Jojo, don't flick at a wrist. This crossfire setup can be quite brutal though. How is he going to be clearing this one out well? I think the ultimate might help. Rolling Thunder means the Sushi Boys the positioning.
Where's the swing?
What is going on here? Foxy just about getting around it, but Spike going to be planted for heaven. To get the information, the utilities used, and finally XERXIA. Another Rolling Thunder, why not? Combo it up on top of the Haunt. Reali struggling a little bit just to try and take care and deal with some of it, but takes the slight angle. From below, teammates going to be helping him out, but they still have B main control. Blackwiz was just waiting, tucked into the corner.
And it is the same problems. XERXIA, without extremity control, can't go for these splits as easily. And it's a 2v4.
30 seconds left.
Surf and Scary are the 2 best clutch players for XERXIA, though.
Surely just going to stick this, okay. Respect being shown. Get into that post-plant scenario. Surf even finding kill there onto Blackwiz, pushing their own smoke. This is now getting more than dangerous. NORTHEPTION, they're in a pretty good position. Meteor dashing forwards, luckily doesn't end up going down, but now going to start to stick that spike, gets it to half all the way. Wants to take the duel, it's so risky. Quick tap, tries to force the favorable fight. How are these bullets whiffing, but eventually... Prowler just off to the side. Out of utility, that's going to be the satchel and a stun. Slightly mistimed opportunity for him to re-peek, and indeed he does. Why not? Full blind in his own smoke though. And find shelter from it. And Sight do get control of it. Spike is going to go down here for XERXIA, but still 4 players alive for NORTHEPTION.
Another 2v4 for XERXIA. Different players alive this time. Sushi Boys with a showstopper.
Not entirely favoured. Hold these angles, a bit of repositioning, playing aggressively right into them. The swing crews, does he know the second player is there? Showstopper off to the side, it does a significant amount of damage, but now he's being swarmed, lined up. A bit of ADS, why not? Just trying to bait out the shots, the nade, you gotta be joking! What am I witnessing?
Player that they detect, anchoring the site.
Just a Nightfall, and Zen's been watching this, so he knows that there's nothing else behind this. All bike, no bar, but look at that, still collecting the shots. XERXIA. Not much in their hands when it comes to the weaponry, but able to get a couple of answers out of it now. Jojo's got a tremendous task ahead of him. Here for this engagement, and oh, XERXIA. So close, surfing this angle with the shorty in play. Takes the shot, swings into it. He's taken out though. Sushi Boys still finding it, worried now about being pincered. Tries to take the fight there, but a bit of movement from Zinfrey. This could still be workable, especially with the players coming down, but now it's all up to Blackwiz. 66 health. Wrapping around the pillar, but it's the double face in the end, and the fundamentals ring true. Angle. Breaks the dog, going to be getting, again, denying that information. The stun, though, that's supplemented with his push. Does not anticipate there to be a second player. The Reali puts one on the board.
It's a 1-for-1 trade, and NORTHEPTION have the site. Is that going to be enough for them? Fairly fast flank by Sushi Boys.
Spike planted.
Smoke fades, an opportunity, honestly, maybe for XERXIA to try and go for that push back and try and find the damage. There is the opener. Meteor holding close. Patience being shown, the discipline just needs to wait and see, but he finally peaks. Gets the one. Help from the rest of his team as well, just trying to collide and join forces once more, but eventually we're down into this 1v1. If they've got any smokes available to them, but Scary just looking to try and see if he can stick it.
No way.
No shot, man, no way! The bullet's running out! You can't get away with that!
Scary is just...
As well, you have stun into the pull. Dash has to be committed just to try and avoid and escape a lot of it, but Black was moving forwards. He actually TP'd to escape the brunt of all that utility, not expecting Foxy to...
Exact same smoke on an eco round against FBX, this time just trying to challenge it and getting caught out by the flash.
What a shot.
And honestly, what awareness to be pre-aiming that angle as well. The position from Surf is so unexpected. It's such a monstrously good place to hold.
I mean, just so fast to take the space off of it, isn't he?
He's just alone.
Yep, dashes forwards. None of his teammates really there for him, but using the Cloudburst to try and separate it. Foxy was at the back of the site, but he got taken care of.
No way.
TP up to the top, inside the smoke!
No way!
He's peeking that! Yeah, lockdown in play. Dog into the back. That's actually stunning a bunch of the players, but now the Hunter's Fury comes through. What is occurring here? Lit them up like Christmas trees, but Deriali still finds two. Jumping, running around, Meteor with the Blade Storm, but the spike is not down. Picks it up, vacating the premises. Op v op, Foxy's watching this. No, he's got the knife out! Thunder's right in. Player close. Black was just holding the corner, and Fox just tried to, not too sure, re-peek, re-clear.
He's trying to catch people that are getting a timing on Surf.
Well, it's just a bit of chaos once more. Black Wiz is TP'd up over to the top of them. Scary deals with him, but the rest of his team are on the side already. A for the taking. Now Swarm just pushes them back. Only a moment though, a bit of time being bought.
Sushi Boys is going to use the lockdown. Weird position because he's trying to avoid the aftershock from Jojo, which is still there. Doesn't work.
Anyway.
Doesn't work. That looked like a very calculated position to try and avoid it, and yet utterly ineffective.
Yeah, still Meteor as well, holding down this line. Tight angle. Cosmic Divide's going to be causing some issues as well as they try and push back into this one, but just up to Scary. And yeah, not a lot of life to do it.
Scary
just
even
running back, just ready, waiting for some sort of sound cue. The bait as the smoke now comes up. A really difficult retake for XERXIA. Gonna take it with the body, still swinging into it, but again, the crossfire reposition. NORTHEPTION, they had that one under control.
Yeah.
Feeling it. Meteor's dashing straight into it once more. The stun sets him up, but Sushi Boy's right behind him. That's a trade in play. Still the flash. Spam, how do you get away with that? Foxy though, still wants to take up position. Moves to the bag. Deriali, that's a bit of run and gun. Listen, I won't fault you for it.
Foxy just the only player trying to anchor there. Now Cruz is going in before Surf is ready to support as well.
Disjointed.
He's looking for information, trying to tell. Have NORTHEPTION left? He spots two players down C long. People here.
Yeah, Cruz ended up flashing there. The jingle into the elbow. That is going to be the kill. Updraft you have made yourself. Just quite the floating target. Cruz though wants to try and return a bit of fire. They're rolling thunder. It's a good connection onto the two stunned up. Meteor still with that Blade Storm in play. Trying to pincer him. You can see the NORTHEPTION players just trying to make the most of it as they rotate and wrap around short. But it's dealt with easily enough.
It's a great punish from Cruz. He's still taking this fight against Meteor over by A long. Just dumping utility in. Trying to keep these players back.
30 seconds left.
Recon sidestepping in and out with the timing of it. Meteor just looking to, honestly, I think, maybe create an opening. He is lurking all the way up. He's got his teammate in short, but the spike is in such an unfortunate position for him to try and make anything happen. XERXIA, now they know where he is. Last player standing, tried to whip it out with the tail to what happened was Zeta Division, but here we go. Aggression is the name of the game. Meteor already deep playing within the smokes. Deriali though is going to be the first to go down. The first kill for Sushi Boys. Answers it for them. Do they expect him to be in this position? Meteor's going to clear this corner. He knows it, but the alarm bot's in play. And there we go. 3 kills in a round. Great setup for them.
They've seen NORTHEPTION pushing garage window too many times. The adaptation finally comes through. Headshot. And Jojo picks off some of these players, picks off a second as well. And suddenly this round, extremely winnable. Back into a 2v2.
He's making this one completely bizarre, but dealt with in middle with the spike drop down. Always Q back. Blackwood's knows it's here. Obviously knows that Foxy's playing up close. Still, getting tagged like that is unfortunate. Choosing to just ego to Recon. Take the fight individually, but 4 rounds will be what XERXIA get.
Yeah, so that Meteor could get inside of it preferentially.
Yeah.
And he's going to be here when this sight hit comes through. It's so strange. He's pushing short.
Oh my goodness, you've got to be joking, but it's been spotted. Removed from the fight, taken out a short. All up to Zen to see if he can collect a couple of more kills there, only the one though. Out of sight controlled. XERXIA going to be able to get this spike down. You can see already heaven control being taken by NORTHEPTION.
Here comes that flank again. A repeat of what happened in our first pistol round as the Killjoys do battle.
Up close and personal at this slide off angle. A bit of baiting for it. I think the Sushi Boys dealt with NORTHEPTION. They're finding so many more off the back of it. Fox though, a quick 180 to wrap around. Okay. So XERXIA now into the buy. Have to invest all their money into it, of course. And they're going fast right into the cloudburst, but he just misses it. The timing slightly off. Stinger in plays and just about eventually will fall, but look at the spray. Cacophony of bullets just being rained across the site. Eventually breaking forwards, but there is once more just relentless efforts. Meteor just dashes into it. His own smoke.
And I think that C-long play is definitely the best kind of option when you're concerned about close range battles.
Okay.
Here's ytdailyvalorant again winning so many more duels than he was on Split.
They're re-clearing this one now. I like this from XERXIA, but the paranoia is beautiful. So many players just left wondering what exactly is going on. And Zen answers back. The Guardian in play. Cleans up the kills. It's all up to Surf. Locked away at the back of the side, at the back of Platt. He knows where one of them is, but where could Jojo be? Time running low, the Trailblazer, just to see if they can get some information, but surely you can't afford these seconds. He does get spotted, he finds the one, dodges it, tries to drift to the side, but still ticking, ticking, ticking.
I don't think he's got it.
I think he may have.
It's a margin of milliseconds.
So close, it's so close. Oh my goodness. And the play seems to be just go out again, full execute style. Dash straight up into your own cloudburst. Oh, you gotta deal with that though, Surf. Please, you can't drop the ball. Blackwood was fully blind, flashed up. Now you see the Hunter's Fury trying to supplement it. Foxy desperate to help the rest of his team, but already the rotations are there. A flick of the wrist, the Meteor, this guy cannot be stopped. Lockdown's going to be used. Meteor ended up using that double updraft, but it's going to get destroyed, and Fox, he deals with it. The flank coming down. NORTHEPTION, oh, look at this, already through, but now the Rolling Thunder pushes it back. The aggression, the flash, there was a play being made. Even the aftershock up top, but even an ult of their own. NORTHEPTION need to end this one here and now. The Cosmic Divide, dodging, juking, sidestepping in between. It's all up to Fox. Left alone, can he do it? The reset, 1-2, has to reload. Time is on his side. What a performance. No
this
way.
to the rest of his team.
No
Guys,
way.
my turret is down. They could be through.
No way. Just none the wiser. Jojo tries to take care of it, but just too late.
Last player standing.
And Serve every piece of utility. The flash, the seekers, the dog.
And this could just be it. The final nail in the coffin for this map with 2 players going down. Surf and Sushi Boys removed. Has to be it. Right here, right now. A deeper smoke for XERXIA to try and find their way in. There are no one like that.
Defenders.
One fell swoop here in the pistol round.
And the question is, how much experience do they have at this?
What?
Meteor swings out, manages to work off the damage that his teammates did. Look how weird this position is for Fox. He's on the B site.
And the spike is starting to get planted.
XERXIA have control of both of the sites, but
They're already behind
flipped the map.
Yeah, they're already behind them right now into short. ytdailyvalorant holding up onto the smokes now, wants to drop some of them down. Ensuring that no players just hiding closed inside of it.
And this trademark makes sure that Cruz and
Another
Scary
reflank,
still
by the
have
way.
their post-plant positions.
Scary's just trying to retake control of the positioning! The fight being found, but Scary comes out on top. ytdailyvalorant now just trying to swarm onto the site, take a bit of space, but that's Zen. He's got the movement, got the ghost in his hands, not a lot of life to work with, but he still might be able to do enough damage. The Brim Molly, it's going to do decent amounts of work, just buying time off the clock, but the peak is there, and there we have it. XERXIA winning that pistol round.
Up on top of the box, he'll be able to get an angle.
Right over this smoke, and they're going to anticipate it, they think it's completely clear. 3 kills wrapped up in his team. Oh, capitalizing off the chaos. Try and take a fight a bit further forwards. This is just really playing with death, aren't you?
Surf, though, has found a pick from Long. Oh, and that
The orbital strike! Disgusting! Right into the corner. You can't escape it. You're taken out. But Meteor's still tucked into this corner. He's found one as a response. Only 3 players left alive, but you have to take the fight there. That was a snake bite. And the Molotov all sent through.
Look at the amount of respect they're giving to him, though. They paused, though, and now they've both got util in their hands.
Smoked. Dropped down, has to kill the Trailblazer, but getting caught out still. Spray down from Cruz. 2 players removed from the fight. Sushi Boys as well. He's going to be taking up that hookah control, knowing that no players really to just stop him in his tracks. Okay, Cruz.
That's a nice lineup from Blackwiz. A long, long way away, throwing those snake bites.
I've got your trail.
The spike still gets planted. Can Meteor pull magic out?
Spots him, so they know there's another one in elbow. It's all about his tour de force, isn't it? What value can Meteor find? But retaking B can, I mean, at the best of times, be a horrible task. Still with that one, he might have opened things up quite nicely. Is there going to be the double face there? 2 players left, and he ones into him! Hold these angles. So much utility being committed into this to try and clear him out.
And for Blackwiz, the floor is lava. Oh, Fox! The timing through the Viper wall.
Right through the wall. A reposition. Players still ready and waiting. Vulnerability applied gives him the one, but it is traded. XERXIA can start to take space. Well, okay. Orbital strike. That's going to be dropped. Spike is down, though, and the players managed to just back away.
Yeah, that's a rendezvous from Surf and Scary inside his Viper's pit. Picks off Deriali. Because Meteor is holding
They're
big
in on
on.
short. XERXIA have already taken all this space as well, giving it up, but they do not clear that corner. They don't expect him. Right around the side. Showers controlled, maintained, and they are in full control of this A side.
The rest of the team. Here comes NORTHEPTION.
What a push all the way through. Long control gained. Even a kill for their troubles. And look at this now, an instant response. The answer, the stun is dealt with, but not before he finds one of his own, and the spray down. Cruz is working with the Vandal, but 2 heads once more.
Spike planted.
Black was forced to just fast rotate.
And I like the decision-making there from Sushi Boys too. His decision-making was really good on split defense as well. So, it's not like he's playing terribly.
Just repeat this.
Yeah, I don't think this is winnable with the orbital strike.
It's really not.
Problem. And Scary's already reflanking too.
Cruz is looking up to the sky like he's got a molly lineup as well. So he finds the one, but look, it's just dropped down. Unless it's whiffed. I mean, time's just going to be bled off the clock. He's got nothing to work with. He has to get on this immediately. The snakebite finding it. He is just falling so low, and it's so well played by XERXIA.
Need to push Meteor away. No Trailblazer, no flash.
You're contacting in. How does he get that?
Wow, Fox just stood a little too close to the angle there. Meteor sees him first.
Tries to take the fight again, but Meteor's going to get punished. The double satchel in. The spray is not quite good enough. Orbital strike. It does split the team up. They can't follow themselves into the site. They can't take control of their duelists.
And there's no map control here.
They're
If
going right
Blackwiz
back to
can get
Blackwiz.
one and drop off,
Guns aren't quite ready, and they've got their knives out. 35 seconds left. Viper's pit online. Why not just drop it? A nade on top of it. Scary's gonna fall. 6-6.
there was a stack over towards B early. They knew there was at least 3 players here, and Meteor
Fox
just
just
spammed through the smoke.
The deep sky flash is a full committal into it, but the nade does so much work. Decay as they run through the walls. It all so important. 2 smokes dropped.
But no
The
one's
angle
watching
doesn't get
lamps.
watched. The timing! Oh my goodness. Using a nade to try and deny the plant. So much damage being done to them. Oh, Molly as well, just trying to buy a bit of space. 15 seconds left. Time is running so low. In fact, the satchel denies it again. Push back off of the plant, and now pace is the name of the game. Running the way through. A bit of spam into the smoke. It's not enough. Still, the pressure is on. A nade to push them back. Time, a bit of a whiffage, but the reset, the spray down, it does transfer correctly. Meteor gets the one, and it just feels like there's just not enough behind this with the retake.
Yeah, and the 4-player gamble over to...
There's a Trailblazer, nade off to the side. It's all up to Fox, see what he can do, but he's caught in the corner. This time his teammate's going to be responding. It's a showstopper that was committed into this one, but Scary's so late to the party. Just running his wee little legs all the way back, but he might be able to catch the timing still. He's going to be contacting it all the way into Meteor. You can't whiff that, but eventually...
Really going to fight for this round. Looking to try and deny the plan. Sushi Boys!
Yeah, you get away
Perfect
with that
Bucky
one.
range.
Yep, the shotgun in play, but an orbital strike to try and punish him. And they work their way around as Sushi Boy was just trying to just escape away from him. Blackwiz, he had the angle, he had the sightline, and he had the rifle. Good damage being found, but Jojo, okay, caught with the utility. Just trying to flash for his team.
Yeah, a bit weird there. He had an option that could have resulted in that win.
So precarious.
And now Cruz, they're
ults.
investing all of the ultimates here.
I mean, why not? Potentially a winnable round. The orbital strike, it does give them the angle, but there's nobody to really follow it up. Cruz lurking, steady, already awaiting the patience. It pays off into one, but still they're dealing with it. They've got the angles locked. Another shot with the Sheriff. Can't find the gun, but it is the 2v1. 3 kills, just trying to be stuck so
satchel.
much, but still backs away.
They
And now 14 seconds left, Josh. The time is running so low into
satchel.
this one. The molly just walks straight back into it. XERXIA ready for it. Fox just beams down 2 of them, and the swing is impeccable. But an attempt is being made now. NORTHEPTION. That Sky Flash is going to give a lot of info for XERXIA, but still, the angle being watched, he finds his mark. Zen falls, Trailblazer up close and personal. They want to swing into this, and the stun, but the timing on it was just that much better. Orbital strike, I cannot believe that you're just willing to stand your ground, but Fox still gets the one.
And dailyvalorant, using the molly, actually caught Surf as well, as he used his rendezvous and tried to escape. So somehow, some way, NORTHEPTION have broken into that B site, destroyed the anchors, and set up another tough B retake for XERXIA.
Players, they're split in terms of their positioning. Scary just wants to see if he can get something done at elbow, but look at his crossfire here. The reality, I think, holding contact, it looks like with the operator.
2 players
Jojo
watching
jiggle
holes.
peeking.
There's no one there.
Is on long, and yeah, that's going to be the angle found. Shot on top of it, and the smoke. Did they expect Cruz to be here at this point with time running so low?
Heard so much about Scary, seen him
gotta
pop
look
off
at
at APAC.
Plays inside of the zone. Smoke, what a timing! And what a risk to take. The flash though pushes Scary back. He has to know that there are players deep. Onto the side, but the nade pushes them back. Now a snake bite up close and personal, but the spike has been committed. And the weaponry, it's just not good enough. Is there going to be an answer? Is there going to be a response? XERXIA, they've got the players now in, Sushi Boys and Scary, and they have to know where he is. Dealt with effectively. Right into Meteor, almost going down to it. Bit of a dangerous scenario, but still wants to lock down that one. Angle into the smoke, still returns. That's going to be the trade. The players, they're in. XERXIA swarming. And dailyvalorant, what a task he has to try and hold this one. For the rest of his teams, he still gets one for them.
B. 30 seconds left.
And it's a 2v2 retake, but the spike not yet planted. NORTHEPTION
Planted.
with a small timing that they could have taken to get into the site. Now Surf in first contact.
Last player standing.
What a shot. It's all up to Scary. The 1v2, the one-way orb. Just cutting off that sight, that angle.
No way.
Does he know? Is he really going to be taking this fight? Is he going to be pushing into this, just holding it? Maybe expecting it, but back to the wall. It could come down to the timing. He catches the shot. And now look at this. Zen. He's got to do some work. He's got to find it, but a quick wiggle to sidestep the movement. A Red Bull clutch for Scary. The one.
Any idea? The rest of the play is somewhat safe up towards sand.
This could be the backbreaker, but they open it up.
He finds the opening kill.
Cruz will fall, spam into the corner. Scary is in such trouble, but the satchel, it whips still. A flick to the side. Surf wants to watch it though. Operator, he finds the kill and a flick up, finally respecting it enough to teleport, but Meteor is already in your spawn. Relentless.
Incredible push from Meteor.
Trademark gets broken actually, it's just going to be hard committing now, moving his way through the case because this is going to be the push that's committed. XERXIA, they need to take backside control, but it's just being watched. There's no utility, nothing to supplement it into the back of the site. Oh, but NORTHEPTION pushing up forwards. It's going to be the wide swing, no kill to be found. No players dispatched, but at least sent straight back with the teleport. Now the Trailblazer, there is going to be a lot behind this one. Pushing forward to the utility, the anti-flash position. Surf falling so low, and NORTHEPTION, they can feel it. Ready and waiting.
Foxy couldn't get it. Scary gets picked trying to come through the wall.
It's all up to Sushi Boys.
The one way.
And they just can't stand up to it. 10 health. NORTHEPTION, they can feel it, and a spam through the wall. The wall bang will finalize it. What a way to make their mark.
NORTHEPTION have another life in the tournament. They continue, they progress, and it's XERXIA that gets sent home.